Welcome to the Strong Friend Podcast.
I'm Ebony.
And I'm Chanel.
Today we're talking all hot topics and dropping a few gems on the way.
Our guest today is Jamal Alexander, and we'll be talking about interracial couples.
So stay tuned.
I'ma keep praising your name. I don't care what these people gon' do, what these people gon' say, what these people gon' bang. We out here making disciples. We in the world where we can't be the same. Okay. So I went for my hand on the Bible, speaking the truth and we making it plain. We finna pop it, lock it, sock it, clock it. Walking with God and we not finna change. Living your word and I can't be afraid. Did it with Christ and we make it.
Today we are talking about interracial dating. Get down with the swirl.
With the swirl.
Got jungle fever. So I'll begin into the first question. What's something that you didn't expect when you first started dating outside of your race?
What's something I didn't expect?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I started pretty early as a kid. So I grew up in Florida. So there's a lot of Caribbean people down there.
Mm-hmm.
So Caribbean meaning Puerto Rico, Haiti,
Mm.
the Bahamas, Jamaica, Cuba, all of that. So ethnically, I was already dating other cultures anyway, you know.
Okay.
And so some of them was black. They just didn't culturally it was different from us, and then some of them was Latino. So I didn't really have no expectations because I was a kid. You don't really think about it when you're a kid, you know.
Yeah.
You're just
Right.
kind of like, these my friends.
And that's
When
like
you start
racism.
liking
That's
them,
something that's taught. Like
you know
you
what I'm saying?
don't
That's
know
something
no
that's taught.
different
Yeah,
until
so you're not
somebody
really
tell
thinking
you
of it. Yeah.
anything is different.
But I guess like as I got older and became an adult, still was no difference. I was already used to it. So I honestly couldn't even tell you that. Like it's subjective, you know.
Yeah.
It's depending on your personal experience and your opinion. So I don't really have a solid answer for that.
So you think
To be
it was
honest.
more so like your environment and stuff too? Did
Yeah,
that play
for
a
sure.
role in?
For sure.
Okay.
For sure. Because not only growing up in Florida, my dad, he was military. So for a little bit of time, I had lived in Hawaii. So like culturally, that's different too.
Yeah.
And I got there when I was like 12, 13. That's the time when you really start dating for real. That's middle school,
Mhm.
you know. So that too was something different. But other than like food and like customs, that's the only real difference for real. You know?
Okay.
Just to elaborate on that, right now, I feel like I was very close minded with dating outside of my race,
Mhm.
only because of my environment being predominantly black. So I was very closed off. Not to say that I don't see myself marrying a black man because I do, but I'm open to dating outside my race now. Now that I got older,
Mm-hmm.
different perspectives, I feel like I'm in a mind frame that I would prefer somebody to show me genuine love, not based off what they look like.
Okay.
Just,
Yeah.
so.
That's really what
You
it boiled
create your
down to.
Yeah.
own experience instead of it being something that somebody told you this is the way that they are.
Mhm.
Then you like get in the environment with them and interact with them, and
Right.
it ain't what people said it was gonna be.
Yeah.
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 Because, back in the day, that was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They definitely
yeah,
made it
yeah.
a thing.
Yeah. Even in our upbringing, we all about the same age, so we
Yeah.
felt it. growing
Yeah.
up.
Some
Yeah.
places it's still a thing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah.
It is. But it's more
Yeah.
accepted now. It's you can see it. It's more frequent.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't mind stepping into that dating scene.
Mhm. And when you talk about outside your race, you talking any particular race in particular?
Yeah, any race. Like,
okay.
I was a little skeptical about going to the Caucasian side of things,
Yeah.
but I feel like if I'm ready to really receive genuine love, or really to
Mhm.
like take that space with someone, I'm not gonna put a color on it.
Yeah.
So
It's probably because you receive the most scrutiny from trying to date somebody that's white versus dating somebody that's Latino or dating
Mhm.
somebody that's Asian. You will get more backlash if you decide, oh, I'm just going to date somebody white.
But then does it matter, right?
It doesn't,
Right.
but I'm
does
just
it
saying
really?
that
You
you
would.
will
You would.
receive
Yeah,
the
you
most
would,
backlash from
definitely,
doing that.
definitely.
I haven't dated outside my race,
I
so
think
this
I'd
would
be
be this would be new for me.
Oh, completely.
Yeah, completely new.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I definitely dated outside the race, but not white. But again, like to be real with you, like everybody's opinion, it takes the humanity out of it. Like anything that's
Mhm.
negative,
Yeah.
you ain't seeing a person. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So
Right.
like what you were just saying about love itself, like just being loved properly, it has nothing to do with how
Right.
a person looks. You know?
Mhm.
So yeah, any stereotypes, all of that stuff, it takes the humanity out of the relationship.
So, with you speaking about stereotypes, is there any true or false stereotypes that you experience with dating outside of your race?
I think the majority of them is false. So, like, based on what I just said about taking the humanity out of it, I think all of them, for the most part, are false. So, like, if you would go and date like a white person, right, or dating outside your race, it's just a phase. Like, you know what I mean? He or she just trying to get like a privilege, right?
Yeah.
Because don't nothing change. You know what I'm saying? Don't nothing change. You still look how you look, so there's no privilege that come with that. You might get in certain spaces. Maybe you get certain jobs based off a network or something like that, but you know, so those just don't make sense.
So I was thinking, so like raising kids, I'm pretty sure that will be something different because your upbringing as black male may be totally different from a white female.
Or Hispanic.
Right. Yeah. You know, and it's just like you do certain things with your kids, like discipline wise, and it's like, why would you do that to your kid? Like that makes no sense. And that's where my mind goes to say whether or not any of that has ever been true.
I think because my daughter's mixed, and I think that like growing up, like we listen to Drake, right? And Drake was saying something along like, "I'm not black enough," or "I'm too black for the certain groups." That is something I thought about long before having kids, just off of my environment. Because me personally, majority of my adult life I spent in Europe, so I've lived there more than I lived in America. So a lot more, I was exposed to a lot more cultures and stuff like that. So I was like, the possibility of me having a kid that's with a non-black woman is more high, right? And so you think about stuff like that, like, is my kid gonna have to deal with things like that? Right. To be real with you, again, at the end of the day, black is black, right? So if you see my daughter, you wouldn't know, besides her hair, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't know. So she ain't gonna have those struggles, but you do think about like the conflict in raising them. Right. There is for sure.
I would assume so, but you know, I'm on the outside looking in.
Yeah. You know, her mom be butting heads by like discipline and stuff. But outside of that, every relationship the same as far as letting the man lead for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm saying like, hey, you got to do it this way, not so much based on culture, but just based on future. Like she might run into these things if we don't do it this way. You know what I mean? Yeah. It works. Yeah. So I think everybody relationship different, to be honest.
But it's good that you're leading and you're getting her prepared, you know, to go into the real world when those times do come. And she do go into those moments, she'll know how to handle herself.
And the fact her mother is allowing you to lead.
Right.
So if you ever had the opportunity, would you date outside your race?
Well, I'm a married woman, so
we know that, but I'm just saying.
I'm not opposed to it.
So you haven't before marriage? Okay.
No, I'm not opposed to it though. I just the same way that I just look at a person as is. Like I look at the characteristics that you have, how you conduct things in a relationship versus what you kind of look like. I mean, I ain't gonna fuck with no ugly ass person. I'm just saying, like,
as long as they're attractive, like
yeah. If I find you attractive, and no matter what your race is, I can see things through to be optimistic enough to say this could really work.
Right.
Yeah.
So, have you ever dealt with any awkward moments or uncomfortable moments?
Okay, one time we had like a Thanksgiving, and my dad's side of the family, they country, you know. So when we got down there, they was asking her all kind of questions, like just grilling her for real. But she stood her ground. I ain't even say nothing. I was going to, but I was like, nah, she's straight. Like,
you didn't feel like you needed to rescue her just a little bit out of the circumstances?
To be real, I'm so how can I put this? I'm not selective based on race or nothing like that. Based on personality, like if I know you can handle something like that, that's who I would be interested in. So I wouldn't be with nobody who can't handle that person.
Okay.
You know? So she stood her ground, like she was just answering the questions.
So basically, like a little test. You wanted to see, like you just step back and
I let it go. Yeah. Because I ain't gonna always, if I'm not around, you know how you handle it. Right. Especially if by then we had just had my daughter, so she wasn't old enough. But if you in that situation alone with my daughter present, you know what I'm saying? I want some form of representation, just kind of like, you know.
Because you may not always be involved. Situations where you might not be there, and then you want to see how she would handle it as a mother. Yeah. So
she did her thing.
That's good. So what would you say would be like the biggest cultural shock that you experienced with dating outside of your race?
The only thing was the breakfast. I was expecting like traditional like American breakfast and stuff like that, but in certain parts of this in particular, my part in Europe, It was nothing like that. I ain't even gonna talk about it because she might watch it. So I ain't, I ain't gonna disrespect it, but I was just like, "What is this, bro?" Like,
You was expecting
Oh,
some
wow.
sausages,
like a
some
little bit of
eggs,
everything. It was
some
very,
grits.
very white. Like,
Oh
I'm like,
my
y'all can't
God.
even, So she's mixed Italian and Greek, so they're culturally it's more Mediterranean, like that type of
Yeah.
stuff. But I was looking like, I'm finna be starving.
Mediterranean food is pretty good
It's
though.
great, but the breakfast is just different.
It's not
just
okay.
basic.
Okay,
I'm gonna
well
say it
that's
like
good.
that.
That's the only
That's the only
thing that
cultural
you
shock.
experienced.
Yeah,
That's
just that.
yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
wouldn't be hard to swallow.
Nah, we worked around that. I make breakfast. That's that.
Okay, so has your
Yeah.
family ever affected any choices within your relationship?
No, because like I said, growing up in Florida, there's so much other cultural influences in there. So regardless, they know like I ain't one of them. Okay, so we got the stereotypes right about certain people. Certain people do ruin the aesthetic of interracial dating, right?
Right.
So you got some people who do hate their own and stuff like that. My parents know I've been with other black women and stuff like that. So I didn't marry a black woman, but they already know. So they've been like accustomed, like, oh, he like what he like. You know what I'm saying? So she from Haiti, she from the Bahamas, she from Jamaica, she from wherever she from. It is what it is. So growing up, my mom personally probably would have preferred me to be with some chocolate. But
I can see that.
yeah. But she wasn't against it because she know, like, at the end of the day, she seen how the love is,
Yeah.
So she was like,
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, she want her son to be happy.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
be treated well. So, well, good for you. Hopefully, I'll be on the couch with a ring soon. Just throwing that out there.
Not gonna be there, but
Right.
all right. Y'all know my favorite segment is Would You Rather.
Yay.
Then when you roll your eyes.
Yay.
All right. So, would you rather role play or foreplay?
Crazy.
Every time.
Yeah.
That's just,
Y'all know how it
foreplay
comes.
just better. Foreplay
Yeah.
better. Role play cool. That's an every now and then thing. Foreplay really like more consistent.
it's very intimate.
It's very intimate.
Yeah.
Set the tone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so y'all
And you?
want foreplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say foreplay because I've never done role playing.
Really?
Should give it a try.
You are a character. You never did
Nah,
role
no.
play. That's crazy.
What would you imagine you would probably
I don't
do
know.
first one? No fantasy, no nothing like that.
Because
Next.
I mean,
Play it.
I would feel like I'm being too silly. You know what I'm saying?
It's fun. It is silly. It's supposed to be.
Well, maybe somewhere down the line, but I would prefer foreplay too. So we're on the same boat with that one.
Would you role play?
I would with my husband. Throw that out there.
Great answer. Great answer.
Yeah, with my husband.
Okay.
I can imagine us like going to the bar.
That
He
type.
drive his car, I drive my car.
Gotcha.
Won't you like come approach me at the bar or whatever, buy me a little drink, and
Keeping the spark.
yeah, we talk.
Gotcha. Okay.
And
by
then,
the
yeah,
time
we
you
go
start
back.
talking in my ear, I'm be like laughing.
See,
Yeah,
but
I'm
he
gonna
got to
break the
stay in
ice.
character too, though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I think that'd be
I'm gonna
nice.
work my way up to that.
Yeah.
I'm a little too silly for that, I think. Would you rather lose your taste or smell?
Smell. Well, if you can't smell, you can't taste. So I don't know.
I don't know. You ain't never had COVID.
Yeah.
When you lost that sense of smell, but that food was still hitting a little bit.
But then they do say if you lose a sense, your other sense gets stronger.
Stronger, right?
But you know how when people taking shots, they hold their nose so they can't taste it. You know what I'm talking
It's
about?
supposed to help, but
It does not
It
help.
don't.
No,
It
you
don't.
just look crazy.
I can still taste everything.
Yeah.
I still rather lose my smell.
Okay.
I don't need to smell food. It look good. It probably tastes good. But that ain't always the case
Yeah,
either. So
I'm gonna lose my smell because I need to taste my food.
yeah, you.
See, y'all think I be trying to go so
I don't
hard.
know. I think I would go with the smell this time.
Smell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any particular reason? Same thing.
Yeah.
You wanna taste the
Basically,
food.
yeah, I want to taste.
Yeah. You?
Okay. Would you rather be the big spoon or the little
Come
spoon?
on. You're not asking me that.
I'm asking everybody.
Why?
I'm asking both.
Men
of
like to
y'all.
get spoons too every occasion.
What man?
Once in a
You is in the
mean,
new
like-
generation. I mean, in the new generation.
Some men do like to be the little spoon.
Yes.
In what way?
What do you mean? What do you...
Just being cuddled by they.
Yeah, by that woman. Yeah.
I made my answer clear.
Oh,
Period.
I ain't with that. I'm cool. I mean, I don't mind. You know, y'all like to come up behind us and stuff like that. Every time. So I guess it ain't no different.
It's not, because it's literally what it is. What's your preference?
I'm gonna be a little spoon every chance I get.
Yeah, you should be. Natural.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna be the little spoon, baby.
Same, yeah.
Would y'all be big spooning y'all men? And if so, why?
Oh my god.
We don't never go into no personal stuff. We say, do you? Would you rather is the question, right?
So bad though.
He talking about do y'all be doing that?
Okay, so say for instance, y'all in a bed, you know, and he go his way and you go your way. And then like in the middle of the night, like she throw her leg over, you know, or arm or something. I still consider that okay. Like, but you just not having it.
I'll probably wrap it up.
I don't think y'all really initiate as much to be a little spoon, but sometimes y'all may do. Just even like if you sitting on the sofa and he just come and lay his head on your leg.
Well, that's different.
That's still considered like a little spoon in a sense, ain't it? Because you're hovering over that person.
I think it's full body. You have to be full body. Yeah, I think. Yeah. That was a good question, though. That was a good one.
It was good.
Well, if you want more, you know what you gotta do.
Make sure you like, subscribe. Yeah. And we're out.